All right, those kind snacks seem to be everywhere these days, but the company's founder says getting people to eat healthy was not always an easy sell.
Allison Morris is here to join us now to talk to us about how they get started and how it's been going.
Yeah, you know, guys, it's been a little bit of an interesting road for the Kind guys, especially lately. But I don't know about you. I've had a ton of these bars. I had no idea that they were a New York-based brand. They're actually headquartered in Midtown Manhattan, and they are growing very fast.
I was born in Mexico City, confused Mexican Jewish kid. I came to the United States when I was 16.
Daniel Lubetzky's success with Kind Snacks is practically the definition of the American dream. After moving to the States and becoming a lawyer, he couldn't find healthy snacks to eat on the go, so he decided to create them himself, right here in New York.
It was hard to actually convince people to try them at the beginning because back then, and it's funny to think about it, 10, 11 years ago, people thought that looks too healthy, that cannot be tasty.
Today, Kind bars are in over 150,000 stores. They have 6 snack lines, including granola, and sold more than 450 million units last year.
Kind is about, doing the kind thing not just for your body and for your taste buds, but also for your world and for each other.
The name and the philosophy inspired by his father.
That's the same year that we launched Kind, and we chose the name, was the year that my dad passed away. And he was a Holocaust survivor, and he talked to me about all the horrors that he went through, but he also talked to me about how he survived because of the kindness of others.
Recently, Kind has been accused of using too much sugar, something Lubetzky doesn't shy away from. He says their top product, the nuts and spices bars, have only 4 to 5 grams of sugar, which is less than a teaspoon. But some of their original bars have 2 to 3 times as much, and they're working to change that.
We decided that we're going to now only put unsweetened fruit wherever it's possible. So the apricots will be unsweetened, the apples will be unsweetened. In the case of things like pomegranates or cranberries, you have to put a little sugar because otherwise they just will not taste good.
Last spring, the FDA called out Kind for mislabeling.
4 of our products had some labeling imperfections, and which we fixed all of them, including the one on the healthy regulation. But when we started looking at this regulation, we realized there's something wrong.
So just last week, Lubetzky petitioned the FDA to change the regulations that keep some of his bars from being considered healthy.
Salmon, avocados, and almonds cannot be considered healthy under this current reg, but children's sugary sweetened cereal can be. It doesn't make sense.
And that's what Lubetzky says it's all about, common sense. These FDA regulations were created over 20 years ago, before we knew a lot about the benefits of eating healthy fats in moderation. A lot of nutritionists are backing his petition, a lot of momentum behind it, but he just says, make wise choices. Shouldn't eat 10 Kind bars a day, but
One's
not
not
bad.
a bad substitution for a candy bar.
They definitely
for sure.
satisfy that little sugar craving.
Yeah.
Very good, yeah. Thank you.